Good morning, everybody, and happy Saturday. We have 55 degrees. What did it say? 16 degrees Celsius? 15 degrees? Something like that. I don't remember already. Alrighty. We are running fashionably late. Crap. I was trying to do too much too fast. I moved the seat yesterday because I put new floor mats in it. Well, not new. Ones I found at thrift store a long time ago, and they actually kind of fit this car. They're actually for mine. Well, you're wiggling a bit. I don't know if with the center stage that's going to be too good of a thing. I did hook up the mount. Yeah, I gotta tighten that thing up. There's a lot more weight when you put that cool head on it. That's what it's called, the cool head. Koolhead. Yeah, cool head. But it gives you the ability to spin 360. Don't have a lot of angle with this one, so I'm not sure how it's going to work going that way. Got a little froggy this morning. Yeah, that really needs to be up like that. And the other one that I'm using upstairs right now, actually I can angle it, so I'm kind of correct, but that is just a little too wobbly. But the nice thing is, now this is, I can bring it around and use the back cameras if I wanted to, instead of using the front cameras. Gotta watch what I'm doing because there's deer through here. We did have a couple in the backyard last night. I did change the angle of the camera again, so looks like you're a little tilted now. I don't know. It's a work in progress. I probably shouldn't be trying to do it like when I'm running 5 minutes late for work. We're gonna let this semi go by, and just in case we get any deer back here. Yeah, I have cleared everything out of this camera and restarted the phone this morning after even deleting, gone kind of back to the way I was doing things back in the day. Probably like the 14 and the 15, where I clear everything and delete everything out of recently deleted, and then restart the device, because that then clears all the backup stuff. ProRes wise, now weird thing is I'm using 114 gigs on the phone with system files and everything. 141 available gigs, and it's telling me I can only record 19 freaking minutes in ProRes directly on the device in 4K 30. So I don't know why that is, but I'm not using that anyway right now. Yeah, that is wiggling around way too damn much. I wish this thing would aim up a little bit higher, but we got a really neat looking sky right now. I don't know if that's good news or bad news. Good evening, everybody. Well, there's dinner. Pasta with chicken, leftovers from throughout the week. It got really cloudy and gloomy out after I got home from work, and I did take the dogs, but we went to Xfinity and canceled the Ultra Watch 2. That paid off today, and then managed to pull the one line back over to Verizon that I wanted to do after that was done. And then we went and set it up for the person, and now we're home. And I didn't film a damn thing. Yeah, it's one of those days. It kind of concerns me, because usually when I don't film a lot throughout like the day, something at night happens that's usually not good. And yeah, I'm just hoping, fingers crossed, that that's not the case today. It might just be a super short vlog. So I'm gonna eat, see if I can get the video to upload, or actually export, because it's failed 3 times. So I still gotta do that, but I want to eat first. Alrighty guys, well, yesterday's vlog has been an absolute struggle. It has failed now 6 times. I am literally, it's gotta be an iPhone clip. So if you look right here, this guy here is my check mark for when it's rendering or doing anything. This little display tells me what it's doing, but this guy here is just like spin glitch, spin glitch, spin glitch. And so far I've loaded back in one iPhone file, and I'm going to continue to just load in one file after another until I find the file that failed. I thought it was all the 120 frame per second files. That was not the case. And yeah. It is going for 9:30 at night. I have a 6:30 shift in the morning. I know that's not super late, but the fact that this isn't even edited yet now, because I've had to delete everything back out. So I don't know if it was when I did the audio test with the phone itself, which is an absolute flipping nightmare now. I will not use the phone itself without the Bluetooth. It gives you, I might be able to turn it off. It's giving me spatial audio. It's giving me 5 audio files, and I don't know if when I'm changing them to, like, I'm talking about my different settings. So right now, voice enhancement, under equalization, voice isolation, and loudness are the ones that I always select. And it's just causing me, actually I think voice isolation, I just have voice enhance. But I don't know what's causing it. I really don't. I have to have a corrupt file. And dummy me removed all the files off the drive. So I don't know if it's the drive files or if it's, I don't think it's the phone files. I think the phone files, I don't know. I don't know for sure, so I'm going to get back to it. I apologize for there really not being a vlog today. It's just, was planning on taking the dogs to Southside. And I was like, I'm just going to run to Xfinity quick, get this watch canceled off, get that done. I'm right across the street from Verizon. I'm like, I'm going to find out what it's going to take me to get this other phone over to Verizon. And the girl's like, well, we need the account number and the device pin, which they have to send you. This, that, and the other thing. And the first girl tells me, no, we don't need the phone. Second girl's like, well, you have phone with you. I'm like, the other girl said I didn't need the phone. It's like, I just need to, I can set it up later. And she's like, so she hesitated, but then went ahead with it. And when I got over to the other phone after I was at Verizon, I don't even know, half hour, literally, they told me 4 hours. As soon as I got over there, which was like a 10-minute drive, I clicked, download new eSIM, and it was the correct phone number. It wasn't the phone number for the purple phone. And so everything switched like so fast. Things did go well today. The vlog from yesterday, not one of them. Okay, something I'm really not liking about this, though. Getting the puppies out for a quick little walk so they make it in the video today. The AirPod keeps connecting to my MacBook and will not connect to my iPhone to use as a microphone. I had to walk almost 50 feet away from the house for it to actually connect, and actually had to reboot the phone. I'm sorry, guys. I'm having a rough evening here. I did find the clip, though, I think is corrupt. I'm scrolling down through, and there's one clip that has green covering half of it, so I'm thinking that is the clip, and it was a clip of Priya. So I'm going to go back through and re-add everything back in, screw around with all the audio files. I will not be doing that again. That is a nightmare. So, anyway, I'm going to, well, you know what? I'm not going to call it a night. I want to see if I can get this thing to work, and then I'll give you guys an update on what's going on. All right. So that clip right there, that is a bad sign when you see that in the inspector. So clip 0004 is, that means it's corrupt. So I'm thinking that was my problem child. So now I got to add all the other clips back in and make sure nothing else has that little glitch to it. Hopefully this bitch renders, because I'm tired. I want to go to bed. So I am putting the clip in, but I have cropped it back to where that section is. And I'm just going to sit here and let it render. So, see what I'm saying? It's my little background task window. Gives me where I'm at. So we're going to see if this works. And hopefully we can get the rest of this video put back together. Then I'm going to have to re-edit it. And go from there. These things don't happen very often to me, particularly. And usually it's a lot easier finding the problem, because usually it'll be a file that has like a little camera icon or that visual that there's something wrong with the file. It happens. It does. Just, it usually happens at the worst possible time when I have an opening shift or I'm very busy and I don't really have the time to waste to do that. This is the tough part. The toughest part, honestly, of making videos for YouTube is the editing point. I normally don't have any problems, but when I do, they just aggravate me.
That's really nice. Yeah.
Alrighty guys, well I'm going to call it a night. We're at 82% right now on export. So it looks like the back half of that clip was the problem. The funny thing is when I went back through, right there's that clip. It's not green anymore. I don't know. It seems to be the problem though. So I didn't even watch the video back, so it is what it is. Thanks for watching. Have a good night and stay safe.